What's up, people? So we're back with another video. Hope you all been staying safe and staying free and having a good week, enjoying that content, ready for this weekend. Now, this one that I'm bringing to you all today is all about Daniel Khalife, the ex-soldier terrorist that escaped Wandsworth prison. So let's get into it. So the ex-soldier, the terrorist that escaped Wandsworth prison earlier on this week is still currently at large on day number 3. And if you ask me, I do personally think that this guy is already out of the UK, having the skills and knowledge that he has from the army. Now, with this being said, I think that the army should have been the people to have went after him, as the police don't have the skills and knowledge to go after someone who was in the army. Bit of a different league, and yes, he's not a serving, soldier, but at the point of the whole thing of what I'm trying to say is that they're the ones that gave him the skills and knowledge to be able to have lasted as long as he did. As if he wasn't a soldier, I don't think he would have lasted as long as day 3 to this day, as people have escaped prison before. Now, with the question of all this as well is, why did the judge mess up and send Daniel Khalife, that is a suspected terrorist, to a Cat B prison? Now, if he's been charged at a police station and he's then went to court to be remanded or whatever it is, well, then you send him to a Cat A prison like Belmarsh or another Category A prison. Now, what is the craziest thing, which I find very concerning, is that the news and the police is saying that this guy is a low risk to the public. Now, how can he be a low risk to the public if he is a ex-serving military soldier with skills and knowledge that not everyone has, and two, a terrorist? That does not make sense. He's a very much high of a risk to the public. And even though they're saying they're trying in all of their efforts to trying to catch him, if they were really wanted to catch him, they would have had the military involved, and they probably would have caught him by now if they have done that, if you ask me. Now, a lot of people are commenting on my TikTok, saying, oh, I hope he doesn't get caught. Now, if this was an Irish guy from Ireland, or if it was a Muslim guy or a black guy, would you be saying the same thing? And it's quite disgusting that people would say, I hope he doesn't get caught, especially when he's a suspected terrorist and can do an act or form of terror at any moment. Now, a lot of people are saying there's a bigger picture to, him actually escaping. The news is saying it's pre-planned. People on TikTok are kind of being woke about this and thinking that he was allowed to escape to do something else. And then other people are saying as well on top of that, that there's a bigger picture to what's going on right now while we're all focusing on Daniel Khalife. Now, who knows? We have to see how this all plays out. But it's very interesting to see how, if it was a Muslim, black person or an Irish person that was him, they wouldn't have said that he was a low risk to the public. And that's just a matter of the fact. And it's quite scary that why he isn't a risk to the public. But with that all being said, even a few prison screws are saying that he's had some form of help in order to get out of that prison, with them being working inside of prisons. And definitely a screw has probably took some form of money or something of him, or, it being some form of an inside job. I know that's conspiracies, but people are very woke nowadays. And, we're living in a society to where the population is going through some stuff with the government that we don't see, like with COVID-19. What did that do for a lot of us working class people? Well, we was then controlled to say, you must stay indoors, you can't go to work until we tell you to go to work. These are the do's and don'ts. So, it's all interesting to see how this all will play out. So do drop your comments to let me know what you think on this situation. Do stay safe, people, and stay free.